73 here. I want to do a video today and ask you, what if you got 3 months? You got 3 months of supplies. You have three months of money stored up. Here's another one for you. What if you lost your job? Thank you, honey. How long would it take before you bottom out and there's nothing else you can do? Credit cards, all of that, wearing thin. How you doing, Patient Saint? Wells 803 Garden. How y'all doing? Excuse me, because my allergies acting up. Hey, Shawanda. Afternoon. How you doing, Driven Fortitude? She Natural Homes there. How you doing, Sandra Thompson, Backyard Farmer? How you doing, Nat? Allergies killing me. Wow, that's weird. Hey, flew away. C. Francis. Talia. All right, Second Floor Gardens. Karen, how you doing? Be Love. K Natural. K Gill. Sandra Giller, how you doing, sister? Bonnie. All right, let me ask the question again. If you lose your job today, how long would it take for you before you bottom out? Where you don't know what you're gonna do. How you doing, Actual Facts? That's the question. We're doing a 30-minute live. I'm gonna start when after the first answer. Then I'm gonna go. If you lose your job, how long do you think you can last? Okay, we're gonna start it now. It's computer. Start timer for 30 minutes. 30-minute live. Starting now. 30-minute live stream, y'all. Okay. We got, let me see. Second Floor Garden, well, my own beautiful say I got about 6 months. Second Floor Garden say I got about 6 months. Hey, Sun Energy, how you doing? What is that? Sharnita West, got about 6 months. Okay, hey, Bougie Prepper, how you doing, my sister? Let me see. Sandra Giller said you got about a year. Okay. Honey says, I'm glitching. I'm glitching bad, too. Am I tripping or am I glitching? I'm glitching, ain't I? Oh, I'm back on. I'm back on. I just need to stop moving so fast. That's what I need to do. All right, let's see. Polar Bear Cheryl said I got about 7 months. Yep, I'm going to do 30 minutes. As soon as that timer go off, I'm literally going to cut this off. All right. Katina Brooks says about 3 months, still recovering from financial FMLA. They still got that? Okay. For everybody coming in the room, the question is, if you lost your job today, how long would it be before you bottom out? You can't pay your rent, can't pay your mortgage, can't pay your car note, can't keep your lights on, can't pay your everyday bills. We got less than 30 minutes to answer these questions. Nah, nothing, nada. Let's see. Bonnie says What I have on hand is about 6 months, as I am a former eligibility worker. I'd see if I'm eligible. You would see if you're eligible for government subsidies. Are they still doing that? Hey, everyday life of an OCD chick. Are they still doing that? Hey, Vivian Brown says, it's great to see you. I have about 6 to 7 months. Okay. Say yes, yes, they do still have the benefits subsidies. Okay. Here's my question. Do you trust that government subsidies would even help you in such a situation right now? Mike's Chaotic Garden said, what's up, Mike? Says, definitely wouldn't rely on the government. I wouldn't either. Wait, let me see something. I think I know the problem here. Yeah, I got 5,000 apps open over here. That's what it is. That's what it is. Jeez. All right, there we go. Bonnie says, it depends on where you are. Okay. All right. I'm asking these questions because things are happening right now. Y'all know that, right? And it looks like we may, I'm trying to say this without saying it. They are setting the chessboard up right now for us to go fight other people. Does anybody know that? I'm noticing already gas prices are going up. Like, it's jumping 30 cents a day. So I'm seeing if you guys are noticing this or not. I don't want to be the only one that's seeing this and then everybody says, oh, he's crazy. Vivian says, I have family members who don't have finance and social services, has not helped. I'm the only one that's able to help. Okay. All right. Bouger Prepper said, yes, I'm keeping up with it. Everybody's seeing it. I don't know if anybody really quite understands let's not put the names of the places in here. Okay? We ain't gonna put the names of the places in here. I think I've already been shadow banned. Let's not put the names of the places in here. We know who we about to go fight. Well, when you start setting up all your military ships and planes and Navy and military personnel, you start putting them in strategic places to fight somebody, do you understand that's a show of aggression to the point you may not want to fight, but it's going to make somebody else be the first one to throw the first punch. If you flexing on other countries may not, they may call you bluff, right? Let me see. Hey, Canadian Queen, so you got your wood stove? All right, okay. Keno said a strike is imminent in the region. Hey, T-Nog, how you doing tonight? Let me see. Bougie Prepper says, do you think we will get hit here in the U.S. lead? You want to hear my opinion? My opinion is we will see fighting on American soil. I think we will actually, if this happens, this isn't going to be one of those fights that we just watch on the news and it's in the middle of somewhere else and they're fighting in some desert land or some on somebody else's soil. I think the world is so different now than ever before that I think just like everything is new right now, things we've never seen before happen in our lifetimes or in history, I think there has not been a fight on our soil since the Civil War. And here's the problem with that. If they bring the fight to us, we're in a lot of trouble because a lot of those people already live here. A lot of those family members from other places already live here. And I'm talking, when I say family, I'm not talking about they're here to be part of this. They're here. I'm trying not to say there are secret societies here. We know that. It's the truth. Okay? So there are groups here just waiting on to hear hooty hoo. And how can you fight a Trojan horse? So my personal opinion, Bougie Prepper and anybody else I think we will see fighting right here on our soil. And I also think that they're going to drag a lot of innocent civilians into the middle of it. This isn't going to be a fight with just soldiers. I think that civilians will once again, after all this time, have to pick up arms and defend themselves or protect themselves. That's what I think. That's my opinion. I'm not going to tell you why I think that. I'm not going to go that far, but that's what I think. I do think. How you doing, Adrian? Hey, to Ralphie. Say they have their military training camps here in New York City. When they get orders, all hell will break loose. Yeah. So, hey, Granny Karma, how you doing? Let me see. How you doing, Juan Torres? Good to see you, man. So, my question again, I want to keep this going because I'm on a timer. Computer, how much time left on timer? She don't know. All right, y'all. Look, this is a 30-minute live stream. When this alarm go off, I'm going to literally cut this video off. So let's try to get as much in as we possibly can. Let me see. Sandra Giller says, I think so too, and we need to be ready. All right. Does everybody have enough equipment or enough supplies for at least 3 months? I don't know why I'm picking 3 months. It just sounds like a decent number. 90 days, it just sounds like a decent number. There's no reason I picked 3 months. Do you have at least 3 months of supplies? And this is why I just want to put some realization out there. And we just practicing for just in case. It's nothing. I don't know anything. Okay? And if you ask me why am I asking this, it's because I think like this every day. So, I just want to wonder if everybody is going to be okay. Now, Do you have enough food for 30 days? I mean, for 90 days. Do you have enough water for 90 days? Here's one that I know I talk about a lot. Do you think you can live without power for 90 days? Do you think you can live without electricity for 90 days? Canadian Queen said, I got everything, just need more water. The reason I'm asking that is it's people now, they've never been not one day without electricity. Bouger Prepper said, yes, on the electricity. We walk around in the day here. I'm telling you. We got a couple problems on our hand, is what making me do this video. One is it looks like this one may happen. I'm not going to talk about politics on this one, okay? But this fight looks like it's going to actually happen. And the people that they're planning to fight have no problem with fighting. They're not backing down. Okay? The people that we're picking a fight with, they're not a bunch of little boats floating in the ocean. They're not a little bunch of fishing boats, unarmed fishing boats in the ocean. The people that we're picking fights with right now been fighting since Jesus. I'm sorry. But the people that are fighting, that we're picking a fight with, have been fighting since Jesus walked the earth. They don't even know what the fear of having your life snatched is. They look at that as an honor. They look at having their life snatched in battle as an honor. Do you understand that? Like, imagine this. Imagine whatever your religion is. Whatever your religion is, right? You believe wholeheartedly, you dropped your knees, yada, yada, yada. Can you imagine if your faith and your religion was to die honorably? Meaning, I gotta go to war. We ain't playing with no people that don't want to get they knees scraped up. And we ain't about to pick a fight with people that they don't fight fair either. I can't pronounce your name, the something Gardner. The Neo Gardner, I'm gonna say that, okay? Said, how do you fight against somebody that's not afraid to perish? They had a big problem with that in a battle years ago where they had these pilots that didn't care. And these pilots would, they'll fly their whole plane into your ship just so they can get a good strike. They didn't care about their life. They like, it is what it is. Okay, so when that's your belief system is, your life is worth sacrificing for the greater of the rest of your crew. I mean, I'm coming on here right now. Yeah, I'm trying not to say that word. I know what they was called, but I don't want to get knocked for saying that pilot. Yeah, I know the name of the pilot. I'm going to take that off. I know the name of the pilot. If y'all hear me talking crazy, it ain't because I can't remember the words. It's because they poking at me right now, okay? I've been saying too much lately. I'm on here tonight to make sure everybody has, at the very minimum, 90 days supplies of non-perishable food and water. Hey, Salon Diva, how you doing? Okay, I got another one for you. Do you have any shelter? Do you have mobile shelter? I'm going to tell you this, okay? Say why these the real Movington says, why can't these grown men just sit down and figure it out? Because they're not grown men. They got grown men bodies. What they should do, what they all should do, is when they feel like fighting about some nonsense that ain't got nothing to do with the people, and they're fighting over power and control, they should, every leader of every nation should put on a pair of gloves and get in the ring. Put it in a steel cage match. I'm not even playing about that. Let me bring my tone down. I know we run out of time. If you can't stand up for your country and get in the ring and fight that other leader, you shouldn't be sending young kids off to perish for your sick ideology. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. You sending young kids off to perish all over money and power. So if that's the case, I think all world leaders, you need to strap on some gloves, you need to be healthy, and you need to get in the ring first. That's what I think. Before you send off a whole bunch of young men and women to go fight for your silly nonsense, I feel that those world leaders need to do it first. Now, as far as mobile shelters, Bouger Prepper says, 2 of your favorite tents. I know you do. You got 2 tents. How many more people have mobile shelter? Mobile shelter. I'm going to give you one where you have no excuse. Hey, Granny Karma. I'm going to give you one where you have no excuse. No excuse. Go to Walmart. Go back in the automotive section. You can even go in the camping section, but go to the automotive section first, okay? Because they're cheaper over there for some reason. Go get a tarp. A regular old tarp. If you can't get a tarp, go to Walmart, go to Harbor Freight and purchase I can't remember. They're 5x8. I think they're 5x8. The 5x8s, don't quote me, but please check it out for me because I got a bunch of them. I think it's the 5x8 or the 5x6, and it costs about $5.96. You should have tons of those on the ready at all times. They should be in your bug out bag. They should be in your vehicle. They should be in your trailer. They should be everywhere. Everywhere you go and everywhere you move, you should be able to grab one of those tarps for anything. I'm breaking it all the way down. And you should also, in that same aisle, they have paracord. Cheap. It don't gotta be high grade mountain climbing paracord. Just go get some paracord. All right. I think it's about 50 feet. I think it's 50 feet of decent grade paracord. Cost you like $3. They got it at the dollar. Somebody said they got it at the dollar store. Go to the dollar store if you got to. It's the reason why I say that. Don't waste your money on purchasing stakes for the ground. You can get sticks for that. I'm saying this because if you have to leave We all have a lot of equipment, a lot of supplies, but some of it is not always practical. And you may not be able to take, hey, Missy Hawk. Missy Hawk says I have several tarps and paracord plus several tents. And that's why we need to do this. And I'm gonna do this. What's tomorrow? Saturday? Tomorrow we will be, if it doesn't rain. Nope. I'm gonna do it whether it rains or not. I'm gonna make a shelter out of paracord and a tarp. Simple, easy, no big deal. I'm doing this stuff because I pray we don't need it. I pray we don't need it. That's all. I'm going to ask you this. I know a whole bunch of people about to come in here. Now, I ain't going to do that because a lot of people will come in here. I'm going to say this. I'm not going to start that. I'm going to come at it a different direction. I am very concerned about the next 3 months. Let me think. What is this? February? Nope. I'm very concerned about the fate of our nation in the next 6 months. This is actually one of those make or break situations. 6 months, the next 6 months are going to tell us a lot about what we need to be doing. Let me see. Mike's Chaotic Garden said, I think winter 26 going to be bad. You thinking winter 26? I don't think we're going to make it that far before it get bad. I really don't. This is why. I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why I think that 6 months. This is why. The fights between us and other countries is at a head. It's about to pop. These files that they want to release, they got these people cornered to the point it's bubbling so bad, it's about to pop. They're trying anything to not talk about those files. But those files are about to overflow. They're going to spill out. So you got fighting between countries. You got files about to pop off and explode, and everybody in the whole world is going to see it. And I'm going to say this. I don't like to talk about that mess because it's scary. It scares me. But I will say this. I'm going to say one piece, and I'm going to let it go. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Everything that I thought might be in those files, man, it's too many characters in this game. It's too many characters, man. It's not one or two bad dudes. It's like thousands of evil weirdos. This is the thing that gets me. It goes so deep and it's so wild and it's so unbelievable. Get this though. This is just one dude's records. This is just one group of freaks. You think that's the only group of freaks? You think that's the only group, the one dude that they supposedly got rid of in jail, you think that's the only little cell of Looney Tunes? Man, I think it's groups. I think it's a network of freaks, man. I think it's a network, a worldwide network of freaks. That's what I think. So, you got those files bubbling over, spilling over out the pot. You got fighting with us in other countries, bubbling, falling out the pot. But here's another one. People ain't got no jobs. They're AI taking all the jobs. The farmers ain't got no money. The farmers can't produce no food. But listen, it gets worse. I know this sounds like a movie. But all of this is wrapped up in a nice, neat package right during storm season, hurricane season, tornado season. What? It's like everything is coming to a head. And I know I think about this stuff too much. Mike's Chaotic Garden says, watch them say the people we fight with will hit our grid. You want to go down conspiracy theory alley? How many people want to go down conspiracy theory alley before this alarm go off? If this alarm go off, y'all either tell me to keep going or I'm going to stop the video. Well, y'all going to hear this alarm. Computer, volume 10. Computer, volume 10. Okay. We gonna wait till the alarm go off. Computer, volume 10. Okay. All right, y'all want to go down conspiracy theory alley? All right. From what? Okay. Let me. There go the bell. Y'all want to keep going or not? There go the alarm. Y'all want to keep going or I'll cut the video off? You want to keep going for another 30 or cut the video off? Keep going another 30 or cut the video off? I need to see more than that because I don't want to be no liar. I got to give the people what they want. Okay, go for another 30. Computer, cancel. Computer, set timer for 30. Computer, set timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Okay, let's get on it because we're running out of time. So I need y'all to come in. Now listen, I think, let me see, hold on. Wait a minute. Watch them say, Mike's Chaotic Garden, that's what I'm with. Watch them say, the people we fighting with hit our grid. Listen to this. Mike, you with me, ain't you? I don't think other people are going to hit our grid. I think we are going to pull the plug on our own grid. That's what I think. I'm going to tell you why I think that we have become our own worst enemy. I think we've become our own worst enemy because it's already showing right now. The weird, creepy, nasty, gross stuff that's coming out is showing that we have been feeding on our own. Like, you know what what we're starting to see? I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick. We're starting to see the transparency of why every other country hate us. It's been some crooked, dirty, we've been dealing crooked, dirty hands for hundreds of years. And we keep on saying, oh, that country don't like us, they this and that, and they bad to us, and this country is bad to us, but we never ever know why. They never tell us why we don't like that country or that country don't like us. They never tell us why that country so mad at us for no reason. They always say, well, that country keep coming in here and trying to invade. That country keep coming over here and blowing the club up and stuff like that. But they never say why they're doing it. These people got better stuff to do, you know. They really do. And let's get something else. I'm going we down conspiracy theory alley. I got my rope around my waist. Pull me when I say pull me out. How can you be mad at some people that attack you with the weapons that you sold them just a month ago? It don't make no sense. You sold your so-called enemies every single weapon that they use has a United States of America stamp on it. It has United States of America technology in it, and they use it to fight. Listen, I know I'm not a smart man, okay, but I know what love is. I in a common sense kind of way, I would not hand my enemy a sword when they have none if I want to win a fight. Listen, in these kind of battles, this ain't like the Dark Ages, pick up your weapon, duel. This ain't that. This ain't no I want to have an honorable fight. Here, take this one. We'll fight to the death. Nah, this ain't that. And for anybody that's seeing the plunger, this is my washing machine plunger. Ain't no boom boom been on that. Because I know somebody gonna say something. Right, take 5 paces. And then they hand you the case with the 2 pistols in it. This ain't that. That was dumb anyway. This is some real gangster stuff here we playing with. Okay? So I don't trust people that sell their so-called enemies weapons of mass destruction to turn around and aim it right back at us. So who is the bad guy here? The people that aim the weapons at us, or the people that sold the weapons to them to aim at us? Now, the other thing is, why are they aiming at us? Weapons cost a lot of money. Let's put it like this. It's evident now. We take natural resources from everywhere on this planet. Everywhere that we ain't supposed to be, we over there messing with people taking their natural resources. if you look at those videos, you know, in the middle of the night where they tell you your 10 cents a month could feed this family of 12 for 30 days. Sarah McLachlan singing in the background, you know, in the arms of the angel, fly away from here. Okay. Before you shed a tear and send your donation of $19.95, Morgan Freeman speaking in the back, I want you to think about why those people are so impoverished. And then I want you to do research when you're watching that video. Okay, let's say that part of that country. How many oil rigs do we have in that country? How many fracking operations do we have in that country? Them people got plenty of resources. They don't really necessarily need our $19.95 a month. If we leave them alone, leave their stuff alone, I can prove it. I can prove it. And I was watching this video, and it's the truth because I had to research it. There's parts of the world, and I'm not going to name them, we all get our tea from them. Okay. Tea, the herbal tea you drink, and chocolate, cocoa, come from one main place. But they say it's from the Swiss chocolate. That it ain't got nothing to do with Switzerland. Nothing. They paying people nickels on a dollar, pennies on a dollar. These people is out there harvesting and producing cocoa beans and making cocoa. And they can't even afford no pair of shoes, man. They out there harvesting cocoa. They out there harvesting chocolate pods, cocoa pods, with no shoes and socks on, man. It's all kind of cobras and scorpions and stuff out there. And they telling you, I watched this documentary, they like, you got to watch out because it's all kind of deadly snakes, deadly, all kind of stuff out there, right? But they don't get none of the profits from from the chocolate, from the cocoa, from the tea, nothing. So, we got our hands in everywhere, and I think before we go being mad at other places for trying to fight us, we need to ask why. Have you ever gotten a fight and you ask somebody, said, man, after the club, man, I'll bust your head open. You're like, why are you so mad at me? Dude keep, mean mugging me across the room. Why? I don't know this dude. You don't know. Your friends don't know you do. You know that you robbed that dude about 3 years ago and you know it was going to come up and catch you. You know he was going to catch you slipping. Let me see. Francine says, we don't understand how we keep us a first world country. You know what? You stay on top by robbing others. Because most of our resources, we don't have all. This country does not produce any of the things that we need to sustain a country filled with so many people. We don't. That's why we have to outsource everything, because this country does not produce all of the materials that we need to move forward and advance. Let's say that, and advance. This country does not. So everybody to keep thinking that we can do everything right here in this country with the way technology has moved forward, we don't even produce any of the things that make a cell phone. We don't, in this country, produce anything that produce some of these new electric cars. We don't produce any of that, right? Say, but we taking it back. Taking it back from where? We ain't taking it. You can't take back. Listen, let me say this. You can't take back something that we never had in the first place. This is not 1957 anymore. The things in the let's be realistic. The things that we used to produce in the 50s and the 60s, we had that. We had steel. We had iron ore. We had coal in 1950. There's a lot of things from 1950 that will do you no good in 2026. Like, for instance, all cars were made out of steel, right? Everything on the car was made out of steel. There is nothing steel on our car. Did you know that? There is nothing, damn near nothing made out of steel on your whole car. It's plastic, it's aluminum, and it's a polymer, it's copper wiring. Man, it's no more steel on your car. Your car is literally, truly made to do this. And fiberglass, thank you. Your car is literally made to do this, and I can prove it. Number one, for safety reasons. Number two, so it can be lighter and give better gas economy. Here's the other thing. How many people used to go to the junkyard for their cars all the time? How many people used to go to the junkyard to get a part, right? Have you been to the junkyard lately? Because I have. When you go to the junkyard, this is what all the cars look like now. There's nothing you can take off of them. I used to take my tools and pull my tools in a wagon, a wheelbarrow, and go in there and take parts off, when I had my older cars. You can't do that anymore. This is why. Because all of these new cars are literally glued together. And there's little plastic buttons that's holding on your fenders, and little plastic buttons holding on the strips on the top, and the luggage rack is plastic, and it just, there's nothing there. So we don't produce any of the things that they make all of this stuff out of anymore. We got to import all of that stuff to build a car in the first place. Everybody keep acting like, we could just do what we did in 1950. Man, cut it out. Cut it. Come on, man. So let's get back on track, because we done with conspiracy theory alley. I'm going to sum up conspiracy theory alley, then I'm coming out. I think we are our own worst enemy. I think we're looking through binoculars trying to find the enemy. We're looking through binoculars trying to find the enemy, and I don't think we need no binoculars. I even think you can take your contacts out. I think you can go ahead, take off your reading glasses. All you got to do is look right here next to you. We are our own worst enemy, and I can prove it. Right now in America, we got people calling us N-words for no reason. For no reason. If we all supposed to be Americans, why you hate me? I'm here to fight for you, for us. No. We can't even get it right on our own soil. So we already see that we are our own. Listen to this. when you go in the grocery store and you look to your right and you look to your left, it's like you don't know who to trust anymore. Which one of these people can't stand you? Which one of these people would rather see you 6 feet under? That's how I feel now, man. When I'm walking through the streets, nobody says hi. Nobody says excuse me. Everybody is looking straight forward. Nobody's giving that nod of like, you know, hey, how you doing? Nothing. When you go to the store, you out in these streets, everybody is just like trying to figure out who do I swing on? Everybody is. So that's enough of conspiracy theory. I think we are the enemy. The call is coming from inside the house. Okay, I said it. And I think all of the mess that has been started, we started it. I said it, and I'm going to let that go. I'm already in the hole. I might as well dig it a little deeper. Okay? Now, the question with us knowing all of this stuff. Do you have enough supplies if the poop hits the boot? Do you have 6 months worth of supplies? Water, food, shelter, heat. I'm just asking. We are going to do a minimalistic. I'm going to do a live stream, a StreamYard, and we're going to do a minimalistic bug out bag. What do you need? What don't you need? I will tell you one thing that you do need. Go get you a good multi-tool. Bougie Pepper says, yeah, we good for 6 months. I know you are. I know you are. Says, I lack in the water part. I'm not going to say store up water so much, but buy things to filter water, because you can find water anywhere. The problem is it drinkable? Snickers says walkie-talkies to communicate. I will say yes to walkie-talkies of all sorts, but please be careful with walkie-talkies. I don't know if this got any batteries in it, but let me see. No, it's dead. But if you got a normal little walkie-talkie like this, Snickers says, okay, what's the best? What do you mean, what's the best? What's the best for what? There is no best. You know, there is no best anymore to communicate without Wi-Fi. Okay, you just spun this into a beautiful conversation. You want to know what's the best way of communication? Is talking to somebody in their face. Man, can I be frank for a minute? We all have a lot of supplies and, not supplies, but technology. Solar power generators, walkie-talkies, two-way radios, ham radios, blippity-bloppity-blue. We all got all this fancy gear. It's not going to save you. You heard it from me. I said it. I don't care if you spent $20,000 on gear for prep. That is not going to save you. I said this years ago and I was misconstrued. Somebody took it the wrong way, and it's not what I meant at all. I do believe in canning food. I do believe in storing food away. I do. But I do not depend on that. That's what I tried to tell somebody years ago, and they tried to switch my words up. I do believe in putting food away. That's not my first thing. If you go back in my videos years ago, I have always said, get your skills up. I got into it with somebody and we went back and forth about that. And I was like, all of this stuff is great. But if you don't got no skills, you screw. Because here's why. I've always been a prepper. I've always had a lot of, stuff stored up, everything. I can't remember what year it was, but man, listen, all the things I had stored up, my house flooded and all of my stuff floated away. All of my food that I've stored up floated away in a mad flood. Here I am with a couple of boxes of Pop-Tarts going with my bug out bag and my bug out equipment because I knew I ain't worried about food and water because it was stored. I'm not going to say where, but I never thought in a million years it could be taken from me through Mother Nature. I can't even blame nobody for stealing it. It washed away. Now I can speak on another one. How many people live in tornado places where you get a lot of tornadoes? In hurricanes, tornadoes. You can have $100,000 worth of gear. You can have bug out trailers. You can have bug out RVs. You can have bug out bags. You can have all of this stuff. Man, but if you don't have no skills, it's like you don't have anything. I'm going to say this, and please hear me. Don't depend on all your gear 100%. Don't. If you keep depending on all your bug out bags and all your gears, solar power generators, gas generators, all this stuff we've been stockpiling, you are setting yourself up for a grim failure. It's great to have all of that stuff, but if Mother Nature takes it away from you, where does that leave you? Do you know how to start a fire without a lighter? Do you know how to start a friction fire? First thing you're going to need is a fire. Do you know how to build a shelter? Do you know how to build a shelter? Out of nothing, out of rubble. If you don't know how to build a fire on the ready, if you don't know how to build a shelter on the ready, you are doing yourself a disservice. To me, and I'm being real tonight, having a bunch of equipment, having a bunch of supplies and generators and all this stuff, to me, it's like a diet pill. It works. It works. But you haven't trained your brain on how to stop eating. So you can take as many diet supplements and stuff as you want to. You're going to lose the weight. But you haven't trained your brain on how to survive or how to eat the right foods. To me, that's the same as having all of this solar power generators and gas generators. It's great to have. But doggone it, if you haven't trained yourself for a natural survival, you're doing yourself a disservice. If anything, do both together. Train your brain what goes in your mouth and what doesn't go in your mouth, so to lose weight. And once you got that conquered, you might need a subsidy of something like a diet pill or something, right? Or a surgery, whatever. But if you don't train your brain first, you're going to always fall flat on your face. So to me, the diet pill can be taken from you, right? Then what? Is no different to me than, okay, let me put it to you like this. Solar is not perfect. It's not perfect. I don't care how much solar you got. It's not perfect. Trust me, because I got a lot. It's not perfect. Gas generators, it's not perfect. So that's why I rely on natural skill set. Wood stove. There's nothing to know about building a fire. I don't have to think about what burns. So please, please get your skills together. And I know a lot of y'all is like, my husband mad at me because I keep buying too much stuff. I keep buying too much stuff. My wife mad at me because I keep buying too much stuff. You know, well, take a break. I ain't saying they right or they're wrong, but I'm saying take a break and learn how to do a natural skill. And you know, maybe that'll impress them enough where they'll get on board. But I'm telling you, man, if you don't know how to build a shelter out of a tarp and build a fire out of friction, you don't know how to filter and boil water, you in trouble. That's it. You in trouble. Okay? So I'm gonna end this video with this question again. Do you have enough food for 6 months? Do you have enough water, food, shelter for 6 months? And do you have that for everybody? Led, can you please teach us? Teach you what? I can't teach you that. Canadian Queen, I can't teach you that. I gotta be honest with you. Y'all gonna have to do stuff the same way I did it and many others before me did it. You're gonna have to buy the books and practice the skill. You're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to. JP Love says, do a camping trip with family and friends doing the tasks Leah spoke about. There you go. How to start a fire, you can research that and you'll find it. I got videos of all this stuff, but not just me, man. There's tons of people here on this platform that'll show you how to do this stuff. You can't just depend on one person. Listen, I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate it. But I'm not going to say I'm the one and all of know all of everything. Don't do that. Don't do that to nobody. Or you fall flat on your face. And that's another one. Yeah, learn how to grow some food. Learn how to grow some food. Let me see. TLC in the garden says, you have to read books, watch videos, and practice, practice, practice. Yes, you do. I do this off camera I drive her crazy. Cause she'd be like, what you doing now? I'm practicing on something else I just saw. Oh, there's the alarm. All right, y'all. The alarm is going off. Hey, Fluway. All right, y'all. That alarm is going off. And I don't want to make this video long. I just wanted to come in here for a second and touch in with y'all. And just, man, keep your head on swivel. You know, it's bad. You know, I don't want to start talking about politics. But doggone, man. Everything is so crazy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. Thank you, Cool Breeze. Thank you, y'all. Computer, cancel. I just wanted to tap in with y'all and make sure, man, I know y'all enjoying y'all Friday night, and I ain't mean to come in here and pee in your cornflakes, but is it just me? Am I the only one that see this whole mess unfolding? Is it just me? I keep feeling like, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth real quick before I go. Man, sometimes I want to stay on this camera. I will see something or hear something and I want to pick it up and say something. Because every day, basically every couple of hours, I find out something worse than I knew just an hour or so ago. It's get worse by the hour. And I'm like, wait, is it just me? Am I tripping? Is this really happening? Is this real? Every day I keep saying, is this real? Are all of these people paid actors? What's the name of that movie, y'all? Where Jim Carrey lived in his own world. He didn't even know. The Truman Show. Is this the Truman Show? Come on, y'all can tell me. I'll keep being the actor if this is, and I'm Truman. I'll keep doing my job every day. Can y'all tell? Am I in the Truman Show? Am I the star of all of this, and I'm the only one that don't? I think this is real. Am I the only one? Or are we all in the Truman Show? You want to hear something? There's a show on, I think it's on Netflix, called Paradise. Is anybody hip to the show called Paradise? Anybody? It's a show, yeah, Paradise, where everybody is in this underground bunker and they got a fake sun and a fake sky, and the new generation of children growing up don't even know that they're in a bunker. They've been down living up under this bunker in this mountain for so long that nobody knows that they're living in a bunker anymore. And that's how I feel. I feel like, man, is this real? Because things are starting to get so crazy and people are starting to get so crazy that they'll lie to your face, in your face, and double dog dare you to say that they're lying. And I'm like, you know, when I was a kid, maybe the definition of lying has changed too. When I was a kid, lying, one of the purposes of lying to somebody else, the purpose was to try to make them believe you. Am I wrong? I mean, that when I was a kid, okay, that's what lying used to be about. You wanted somebody else to believe what you're doing or saying is real. But nowadays, man, people, they will tell you something in your face and they haven't thought this out on how they're going to try to, they're not trying to make you believe them or not. They're trying to Jedi mind trick you. You know? They're not trying to trick you. They're trying to Jedi mind trick you into, hey, look at that goat over there. I don't see no goat. Sure you do. Look over there. There's the goat right there. Oh, yeah, I see it now. I'm gonna stop on something. Wait, before we go. Conspiracy Theory Alley one more time. And that's how we gonna really end it. Conspiracy Theory Alley one more time. I've been seeing all this crazy stuff going on in the country, right? And I'm thinking to myself, man, everybody is crazy. This doesn't make any sense. And then I seen a report a couple of days ago. Has anybody seen the report on YouTube of this principal getting fired because he been hypnotizing high school students, and the students keep on removing themselves from this earth? Has anybody seen that? That report was it CNN or something? Did anybody see this? 3 high school students that this principal hypnotized. They all separately, they don't know each other or nothing, all individually remove themselves from this earth by their own hands. Come to find out, this principal been practicing this hypnotizing for years, and nobody knew it. He don't got a license or nothing. I didn't know you need a damn license to hypnotize nobody, because I didn't think it was real. What school do you go to hypnotize folks? To get a license, to get a certification? There's a school for that? Okay. There's other students. Yeah. There's other students in the past to say, when he hypnotized me, I had no self-esteem. I used to be overweight. I couldn't get a job, couldn't get a girlfriend, been hypnotizing people for years. So, bless you, honey. All of the people that have been hypnotized over the years have not had a negative result. So, the people that's positively talking about this principle, hypnotizing them, they're proving that hypnotizing works. Because all of the people that was positive, that's still alive, swear by this dude. All right. They fired the principal, and they don't really have any charges to put on him. Because, like, how do you prove that this dude was like, look into my eyes, 1, 2, 3, now you're a bunny rabbit? How do you prove that? How do you prove it? Yeah. I'm saying all that to say 2 things. Nothing up my sleeve. Kalamazoo. Okay. Remember, we're down conspiracy theory alley, okay? With a hint, a twist of facts. If hypnotizing folks really works, if hypnotizing people really works, to the point he has changed half of the high school alumni over the last damn 10, 12 years. Who's to say somebody in higher offices ain't hypnotizing all these people that's at these rallies and stuff? Don't they seem to be under a deep hypnosis? That's right. Did you tell them? That's right. We don't care if you turn us into slaves or not. Woo! I'm like, what? Is it me? Or do these people? Now, I'm gonna touch on one thing. I'm not gonna talk politics, okay? I'm just stating some facts. If your race of people are being dragged away in dark vehicles, your brother, your sister, not illegals, but your brother, your sister, your uncle, your cousin, your mama, your daddy, your neighbors, you know these is good people. Why would you still be rooting for this? Why would you still be upholding this? Why would you still be supporting this kind of behavior? Because you wanted the illegals out and the criminals, but now when they hitting, you know your daddy been working on his job all his life. He got here legally, yada yada yada. Don't these people seem like they have been hypnotized? There's nothing else I can explain. I don't know another way to explain why you still agree with what we actually see with our own eyes right now, right? I'm gonna tell you another one. Somebody just said it. You get out of my head because you just said it. These screens, man. You keep on seeing that McDonald's commercial over and over and over and over and over again. You hate McDonald's. You can see there now is more commercials during a TV sitcom than the sitcom. The sitcom is really only about 10 minutes long without commercials. If you have YouTube Premium and you watch a movie on YouTube Premium, the movie only, or the sitcom or whatever, only lasts about 10, 15 minutes. But on regular television, this sitcom will go on, or this will go on for an hour. So you got 45 minutes of commercials programming your brain into things that they want you to do or things that they want you to have. You have a TV show that's only 10 to 15 minutes long. Then you got 45 minutes worth of commercials. Why would you do that if they're not trying to put something in your head? Some of these jingles, you end up singing because they're catchy. And the next minute you want some. Right off the top of my head. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. What? You know what that is? Ozempic. Ozempic. They make everything catchy. So you want to know, what is this? I need to know what this is. Next thing you know, you shooting yourself in the guts with some Ozempics. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Or, we have the meats. I don't know who the hell came up with that slogan. I don't think they thought that out good. But we have the meats. You don't think about, Chip and Dale dancers. You think about that restaurant. Okay. I just wanted to end with that. Oh, I forgot the second half of that hypnotizing. Hey, y'all, remember, we're in Conspiracy Theory Alley. I said I'm ending it with this. I really say, doesn't Ozempic kill your stomach? I don't know. I'm not putting that in my body. I just be overweight. I ain't doing that. I'm sorry. People already don't understand why they're acting crazy. Okay, here we go. I now truly believe in witchcraft. There, I said it. That's it. I don't think this principle is hypnotizing children. If he hypnotized these children, what else did he make these kids do that they can't remember? What else did he plant into their heads? Or what else did he remove from their heads? One young man was driving down the road. His girlfriend was in the passenger side. His girlfriend is in the passenger seat, and she see that they swerving. She look off over at her boyfriend, and he like this. His head cocked back, and he rigid, like he's having a seizure. And his eyes is rolled back up in his head. They got in a car accident, and he perished. Young kid. No medications, nothing. After he had this hypnosis, that's how he lost his life. Now we got to ask ourselves, what is hypnosis? What? We say hypnosis or being hypnotized, we say it like, you know, I got a little sun in my eyes, right? Let me see this. Sandra says you have to be suggestible or in a suggestible state of mind. Well, who is not in a suggestible state of mind these days? Who's not? Everybody needs money, right? So you're open to hearing how to get more money. Everybody wants to lose weight. So you're open to knowing how to lose weight. So everybody is in one form or another a state of a suggestible mind. If somebody, you want a good job and somebody ready to tell you where to get a good job at, you all ears. If they tell you, now listen close and write this down, right? You're going to listen close and you're going to get a pen and paper. You're going to write it down. So if somebody tell you, if you're feeling depressed, you feeling down, lonely, and blue, and somebody going to tell you, I can boost your spirits if you just come and listen to me for 10 minutes, you're all ears. If you're depressed and you want to know how to stop being depressed, you're going to listen to whoever is going to. So if you have somebody's attention and you are practicing, we can call it hypnotizing, okay? If I'm going to call it witchcraft, if you're practicing some sort or form of witchcraft and you got somebody's ear, it would be easy to possess you. Look how weak everybody is these days, right? Look how mentally weak everybody is because everybody is desperate in one way, form, or another. That makes you weak. Right, sorcery too, same thing. Man, I just don't, man. I just don't. I can't. So I just wanted to leave that on y'all mind. If you don't believe nothing I said tonight, go. Who said that? Keno. You know what, Keno? Say, study your Bible. Can I ask y'all a question? You done started something. I wanted to go. I'm going to ask a question. You don't have to answer it. It's hard for me to answer because some of y'all going to get mad. I know you is. But I got to ask anyway. Do you think that you're getting the whole Bible? You said don't touch the Bible. I'm not. I'm just asking a question. Everybody keeps saying, pull out your Bible, pull out your Bible, pull out your Bible, pull out your Bible. But there are certain, you say it's all you got, but what if it's not all there? What if you only have bits and pieces of what's supposed to be? What if there was a king that changed a few things? And kind of, if you change original things, is it still original? I'm just asking. I'm not stating anything. I'm going to leave it to you. Does your financial status or your power give you the right to change something so important? Does that make it right? Or can I change it? I'm gonna ask you a question. Is it okay if I change the Bible? Ain't it in the Bible that says you shouldn't be switching the words up and stuff? Hey, Bambit, how you doing? Okay, Ultra Instinct. You say, why does no one acknowledge the numerous ancient spiritual texts that came from long before the Bible? That's a good question. Bouger Prepper says, if you knew how the Bible was really written, you wouldn't get mad. I'm just asking questions, y'all. There is a book out there with lost texts in them. There are more books to the Bible. I'm not knocking nobody, belief, religion, nothing. I'm just asking questions. Okay, we grown. We just chopping it up. Why would you remove those books out of the Bible? Have you ever been reading the Bible and it kind of don't be making sense? It kind of contradicts itself here and there. Is it just me? But every blue moon, you reading something, and then you read the next scripture, and it contradicts what this scripture say. It 100% contradicts exactly what this does. It actually counteracts one scripture to another. Am I the only one? Well, I'm gonna say one thing. When I read this other book, the Ethiopian Bible has those books. And when you read that one, everything starts to make sense. I'm just saying, I'm just asking questions. We just chopping it up. I'm not, When you start to read that Ethiopian Bible with a few of them books that have been missing, it starts to make way more sense. Said you need the Holy Spirit to show you how to make it make sense. Sandra Gillard, you know what else you need? The lost pages. That will make it a lot easier if you actually had the rest of the book. I'm telling you, if you had the rest of the book, you could just, I'll get back to you, Holy Spirit, in a second, but I found the pages. That's all I'm saying. I'm not knocking nobody's faith or religion or nothing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If the whole, for instance, I'm not gonna compare the Bible to this, but I'm just saying, if you was watching a good movie and then I took out all the good parts, you would, when you watching a trailer, a movie is about to come out and they just give you the trailer, all you got is the trailer and you trying to make sense out of the trailer instead of the actual whole movie. The trailer commercial doesn't make any sense. They just took all the good parts out. They get your eyes open and you start to try to fill in the blanks, right? What if you had the whole movie? That's all I'm saying. Bouger Prepper says you can't get the truth from people that's pathological liars. I'm just asking questions. So, I just wanted to take y'all down Conspiracy Theory Alley for a hot minute and leave you to your own devices. I got this book. I got several books. Did I take that book with me? I think I did. I want to show y'all a book that I just purchased. I don't think I got it. I think I took it. Let me see if I got it. Let me see if I got it. Okay. I brought it back. I had it on Freedom Acres. I was watching a video here on YouTube, and I ran across this young lady that was talking about this book. I'm sorry, it was on Facebook. It was something, I don't know. But I've been reading this. This is one book that y'all told me to read, so I've been reading this. But that's not it. Have you seen this? Have y'all seen this? Let me see if y'all can see that properly. It's backwards, but you know. Hey, I'm just saying, okay? I've been purchasing more. I won't stop buying books of truth because they are taking these away from us. They are taking things like this away from us. But then they're giving us what they want us to believe. I have a problem with that. How can you take this out of history? How can you take that? How can you take that out of this? Why would you want to do? Listen, they are actively right now actively removing this out of all of the museums. They're removing this out of all of the libraries. Why? Why the first year you get in, you remove this? Why? It must be something really important and embarrassing and tell all when you get deep in that. That's why it's being removed. And we dip our toe back down conspiracy theory alley one last time. You know all these ancient civilizations, the Egyptians, not the Ethiopians, but you know Mesopotamians, and you know all our ancient, powerful, massive, smart, technological civilization. Disappeared like that. Where did they go? All of these pharaohs and queens, and where did they go? The way they say it looked like they just all just disappeared. When you go and you dig up one of these lost villages, or you dig up one of these lost empires that have been buried under tons and tons of sand, the archaeologist says, he always says this, it's like they just all just got together one day and just disappeared and left all of their tools, their bowls, their dishes, their artifacts, their gold, their jewels. They just left it all. No, they didn't. Those pharaohs, kings, and queens are still there. I ain't talking about the ones that still just buried inside of those sarcophagus. They're in those villages at the bottom of those pyramids and stuff. They're in all the continent of Africa. They're all in there. All those kings, pharaohs, royals, all of them, they walking around farming for cocoa beans and tea for other countries, and they piss pot poor. But they don't even realize that they're kings, queens, and pharaohs. And I'm going to tell you, if you go thousands of years and erase that little by little by little by little and make you believe that you or your ancestors were never kings, queens, and pharaohs. After a while, take and strip you from all your money, strip you of all your resources to the point you end up depending on the people that's removing this and then brainwashing you into thinking that you're nothing. Give it 1,000 years. And your people will be wondering, I wonder who put these pyramids here. Give it 1,000 years. And you yourself will be like, I wonder who put these pyramids here. My family has been living at the bottom of the pyramids for hundreds and hundreds of years. And you don't even realize that you're descendants of royalty because somebody came in and whispered in your ear and chiseled off all the noses and removed all the hieroglyphics, erased all the stonework, and made you forget all of yours. To the point they got you so brainwashed that you're asking, just like they're asking, I wonder what happened to this great civilization that used to be here. How did they do these marvelous things? You don't know either. That's how brainwashed they got you over 1,000 years. They are paying you to dig up one of these ancient villages, and you don't even realize you really digging up your birthright. Right, they'll tell you that aliens did it. When they keep talking about aliens built the pyramids, because they think that you could not have been so powerful and skillful to do this yourself. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Buy as many books as you can with everything going on. I don't know how I left that out. Buy as many books as you can. Because they're taking them, they're erasing them. Go nothing what I'm saying right now. I go ask them. They the one doing it. So I'm going to leave that alone. But I just wanted to show y'all a book I just purchased, and I was going to start reading it a little by little. I'm not a fast reader at all, by no means. But this one, what the young lady was saying really, truly sparked my interest. And I literally stopped listening to her, clicked over, purchased the book, went back to finish listening to her. That's how much she was spitting game about this book. All right. Well, that's it, y'all. I'm sorry for keeping y'all so long, so late. Just make sure you're ready. Get yourselves together for anything. All right? And that's it. That's all I got. I want to say thank you to everybody for being here. Bougie Prepper, Sandra Gillard, T-Nog was in the house tonight. I always mess up your name. Everyday Life of the OCD is Chick. Thank you, everybody, for coming in here, hanging out with me. I just wanted to throw a few things at you and play around. But I do believe in witchcraft. Hey, you know what my mama used to say? When you cut your hair, burn it. I used to think my mom was crazy. Did anybody, mama or grandmama, used to say that? When you get your hair cut, like at the salon or barber shop or wherever. Did y'all mama used to say, take your hair with you? Did y'all mama say that? My mama used to say that, and I thought she was crazy. I'm like, Mom, that's crazy. I'm not about to take a bag of my own hair with me. I cut my hair in the bathroom. She'd be like, put that in the barbecue grill. Mama, that's crazy and gross. I ain't leaving nan fingernail, nan strand of hair. After I seen what I seen that dude hypnotize them kids. No. When I was younger, I seen a man that they said somebody put the roots on him. I know that's what my mom used to call it. They said this woman put the root on this man. He was a married man. And I ain't got to tell you, and I'll be damned if I explain it to you, but he went over to this woman's house. They used to go play cards at this house, right? Like a little juke joint. Used to go play cards and gamble or whatever. She fed him some spaghetti. She fed this man some spaghetti, this married man. She wanted this man so bad. She fed this man some spaghetti. Now, I heard this from my mama, and I seen the way the man used to act. After she so-called fed him the spaghetti, and I'm not going to say her name because her family probably watching me right now. The man left his wife, left his house, left his job, left everything, and did whatever this woman told him to do for years, like a zombie. He wasn't himself no more. Now, I was a little bitty kid, so I knew, I'm going to call him Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, young blood? Come here. Hey, where your daddy at? Hey, tell your daddy I said, hey. That used to be him, like that, right? After this so-called spaghetti thing, and the woman told my mother and told my aunt. She told my aunt, and my aunt told my mother that she fed him some spaghetti. And now that same man, all that, hey man, how your daddy? Where your daddy at, man? Hey, tell him, man, can I borrow his wrench? That dude, Mr. Jones, gone. Now I'm like, hey, Mr. Jones. Hey, how you doing, young man? You okay? You doing okay? All right now. Move on along now, okay? He was like that. Now, this is just what I heard. When I told this story, I was still young. I was a teenager, in my young 20s, telling this story. And I was like, Mama, whatever happened to Mr. Jones? That woman got rid of him. She got tired of him. She cut him loose. He couldn't handle it. And he let his thoughts out for some fresh air. He went to the park, sitting in his car, and that's where they found him at. He let his thoughts out for some fresh air, if you get what I'm saying. Because the woman didn't want to have nothing else to do with him, and he done gave up his whole life for her, following her around like a pet. I don't know if he really did take himself out. I never seen him again. And my hood is small, so it ain't like you miss people all over that spaghetti. And that's when I was younger, I believed in witchcraft, and I ain't never eat no damn body spaghetti. I don't eat spaghetti at the damn, the Sizzler. I ain't eating spaghetti at Golden Corral. I ain't eating spaghetti at damn Fazoli's. I'm not eating spaghetti at the Olive Garden. I'm not eating no spaghetti. I'm not eating nobody's spaghetti. I need to either be making the spaghetti or I need to be looking at you like this. You ever be feeding your dog and putting the dry kibble in with the wet kibble, and the dog looking at you like you a mad scientist watching every move you make? That's me. If I'm going to eat some spaghetti, I don't want no meatballs. I don't want no spaghetti, no meat sauce. I don't want nothing. My mama always told me, don't you ever eat nobody's spaghetti. I said, eat nobody's spaghetti. Now I'm a kid. Eat nobody's spaghetti. If I catch you eating somebody's spaghetti, that meant something to me. My mama do this to you? Just for spaghetti? Okay. That stuck with me, and I never have. Fazoli's, Olive Garden. You know how they have, go to the Olive Garden, they got the, that red sauce. That red sauce. They got, what is it, the Pasta Festival at Olive Garden. Come and be an Italiano. No, thank you. That lady come to your table. Would you like some breadsticks? We got complimentary breadsticks, and we have some tomato sauce for the breadsticks. No, thank you. I can wait. I go to Olive Garden and order a cheeseburger. I'm cool. I'm cool. Well, it's free. It's complimentary. Take this away. Ma'am, you have some marinara sauce, dipping sauce on my table. Oh, yes, that's complimentary. You don't have to pay for it. I will pay for it if I eat it. Remove this from my presence immediately. Would you like some fresh? Ma'am, don't bring no more marinara sauce over here. I see you got that look in your eye. Don't. You hear that, honey? She trying to give me some marinara sauce. See this? Shit, you eating your marinara sauce? You must be crazy. Have me out here walking around like the Walking Dead zombie? No, thank you. So, I believe in witchcraft. Now, I really believe in sorcery, witchcraft. Can I just, we off somewhere deep and dark right now, okay? You don't eat everybody food, man. When you see people spices, this dude with the salt dude, herbs, eye of newt, wing of bat, toenail of puppy dog, all that shit. And you be like, God, you want to get out with some of this? She put her foot in it. She really, truly did. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I need to see you open that can up with the can opener. I'm good. I'm good. You know, in some cultures, it's rude if you don't eat it. Well, if I'm going to be rude, I might as well finish off with giving you the finger, because I ain't eating that marinara sauce. I'm not doing it. I seen Mr. Jones. I seen what he did. He went from, hey, young blood, how you doing, man? Where your daddy at? Tell your daddy to, hey, how you doing, young blood? You all right? Is your daddy all right? Okay. You tell your daddy I said hi. All right now. I gotta go. You best be moving on. You went from that Mr. Jones to Day of the Dawn, Mr. Jones? For some spaghetti, some marinara sauce? No, thank you. Garçon, I'll have the cheeseburger. Well done. Well done. I don't want to see no blood. If I see some blood, I'm going to tear the club up. Yeah, that's right. I know how y'all make it. Oh, leaking. When I bite my cheeseburger, I want to hear some crunch. I want my cheeseburger to crunch a little bit. I want my, you know what I'm saying? My hot dog, I want to hear it crunch. I don't want nothing leaking up out the middle of it. Had me talking like Mr. Jones. Yeah, eye of newt, wing of bat, ear of dove. You don't know what people putting in their foods, man. You know? People be burning all kind of different incense and stuff in their house and stuff. And then like, come over. I just burnt a whole bunch of incenses in my house. You should come over. Hurry up before it's gone. I don't know what you did. I just burnt some new fresh incenses I put together for myself. You should hurry up before the smoke clear. Absolutely not. I don't know what you put in that bundle of sticks, but I'm not coming to sniff your smoke. So let me stop, because y'all know I go on all night with that craziness. Everybody, thank you for coming through. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. T-Nog in the house. Yes, smash burgers. No, thank you. No, yeah, burn it. That don't be sage though. It'll be other stuff. They be like, oh, you know what you need to add into your sage when you burn it? You add in a couple of twigs of persimmon, and then a couple of, that's that eye of newt, wing of bat bullshit. Nope, it ain't just be sage no more. They be burning all kind of black rose petals, and you know, it be some fingernails in there from an old dead cat. All that stuff, old beaver tail. Oh, that stink. Oh, I'm just burning some sage. No, you go to foaming and drooling at the mouth like Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones couldn't keep no liquids in his mouth no more. He always had that bottom lip just hanging with juice. Like, damn, Mr. Jones, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. How you doing? Ugh. No, thank you. With that being said, hey, everybody enjoy your night. Lair Farmer 73. Everybody make sure you got about 6 months worth of supplies, food, water, and shelter. Because, man, I'm going to keep on telling y'all, man, it's bad. I don't know if you watch the news or not. You can't not watch the news these days, man. Even I don't like the news, but doggone it, you better not let none of this knowledge slip by what's happening out here. It's showing me how to move, how to prepare. So everybody, please, take care of yourself, all right? Let me go on up here with my wife, and I'm only eating her spaghetti. I'll be a zombie for Lady Lead. I'll be her zombie, you know? If you see me, I come on. Hey, y'all, I think I'm Lair Farmer. I'm supposed to say stuff in this camera, but I gotta go. My wife calling me. If you see me snap like that, they got me. They got me. Okay, so I eat her spaghetti, but I'll be a zombie for her. That's it. Don't ever offer me nothing that I'm say something real rude and belligerent to you. Oh, you gotta taste my spaghetti. I used to win blue ribbons with that. Nope. No, thank you. It's award winning. I bet it is. I bet it is. Everybody enjoy yourself. Have a nice night. Lair Farmer 73. I love you. Stay safe. Stay sane. Stay sane. And I'm out.